With a heartfelt tribute to her boyfriend, David, give it up for Abby Romeo performing Boyfriend Forever.
You're the lion to my lioness, the milk to my Chardonnay. I wrote this as a tribute to David. It's about how much he means to me, and I want him to be my boyfriend forever. Love it. And I wrote the song with Casey Kelly. She helped me write this.
Oh,
that's great.
Isn't it so cool? I
just
love
want to hear
it.
her sing even more. Yeah.
I know. Well, this is from, I'll tell you, from a song on a Netflix show to now having it heard on national television. That is Abby from the show Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, this is a dating show that follows adults with autism as they explore the unpredictable world of romance. It's a beautiful show.
Yeah.
We're excited to say that we're joined live by Casey Kelly and also Mary Romeo, who are both from the Susquehanna Valley and had a hand in the creation of this song, as you just heard.
How cool is this, guys? Thank you so much for joining us. And Abby, you heard Abby shout out Casey during her time on the Kelly Clarkson Show performance. Again, welcome. Thank you so much for being with us. Let me tell you, this song, it is taking off, especially online. Talk a little bit about what does this mean to you and what has this experience been like for you guys?
Wow. Yeah, it's been wild. I mean, I've been singing and playing guitar and writing songs since I was like 12 years old. Shout out to Ren Williams at Ren's Music Studio in Shrewsbury. He taught me guitar and has been such a huge part of my musical journey. So when this connection with Abby came up and I learned that she was also a singer and a musician, her mother, Christine, was really kind of the driving factor in collaborating us and having me help her write more songs. So it was essentially me asking her questions about David and what they do together and how she feels about him, and then using her answers and turning them into this song.
And the song is blowing up, so that's got to be exciting. Talk about your connections to Abby. Who's connected to who? Explain all this to us.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I come in. I was living in Pennsylvania at the time in 2018, and I heard through the grapevine of my family that I had this distant relative living in Los Angeles, and that's Christine, Abby's mom. And I just called her up one day, and she didn't know who I was, and I just always wanted to move to Los Angeles, work in entertainment. And she encouraged me to do stand-up comedy, invited me and Casey to both live with her in LA, and that's kind of how we got to know them, and we just started building this team together right before Love on the Spectrum came out.
That's what I'm saying,
Oh
right?
my word.
I know.
Right before the show launched, we started her social media and hat business, and we just kind of really launched Abby. And it was, just such a full circle moment for both of us to be able to work with her. And now I'm her social media manager and kind of her caretaker aide. I drive her and David on all their dates and everything.
Wow.
And it's been amazing.
That's absolutely incredible. I mean, just to see it start from that, to have that connection, and then for you guys to be where you are now, it's incredible. So, Casey, I have to ask, music has been a major part of your life and your journey. Tell us a little bit more about that and what it's done for you as an individual.
Wow. So, I did a lot of like open mics and stuff like that around York and Lancaster when I was living there. And it's just always been something I've kind of had in my back pocket. My mom and dad both really encouraged me to do it. I was never good at sports, so I had to do something. And and then Ren as well, he kind of connected me with other musicians, and I was in a couple bands like in high school, and we would perform at Battle of the Bands and everything. So it's just always been something I've had in my back pocket. And then when we found out about, we met Abby, and, she's incredible, obviously. And then she has this amazing voice. And I was like, I can help you guys write, and I play guitar too. And it all just really came together nicely. I don't really consider myself a performer now. I call myself a living room musician.
We love a living room musician, you know what I'm saying? And shower singers,
And it must be exciting because both of your lives have changed, I would think, so much because of this. How important was this song? What does the meaning of this song mean to you and really to so many people?
Well, I think the real thing is Abby and David, there's a line in the song, we have so much in common, but at the same time, you can do your thing and I can do mine. And that's one of like the most beautiful parts of their relationship. Like sometimes they're just sitting in the same room together, like doing their own thing on their phones or whatever. And it's like, hey, I love you. Hey, I love you too. And I think that that's the kind of like love and relationship that we all kind of hope for and strive for. Just someone to have by your side, supporting you, even if you're doing different things, they're there for each other. And yeah, the fact that so many of these lyrics are actually her direct words and how she feels. She really speaks in lyrics. So when we wrote the song together, it was, you know, it just came together so nicely, and I'm so grateful to have been a part of the process.
Yeah, well, I love that, because really what you're saying is that you have two whole people on their own, but when they come together, they make a special entity called a relationship, and that is what everyone wants. So, Casey and Mary, thank you guys so much for coming to speak to us. We really appreciate it, and congratulations on everything.
Yes, thanks for taking the time, and good luck with that. What's coming in the future? Can't wait to hear what you guys are going to be doing.